What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Anti-Gravity Group podcast. My name is Braden Carlson.
My name is Taylor Jesse.
And my name is Shane, or as you might know me, Postart.
And Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2024 officially. So we figured we'd start off the year with our rocket resolutions. We actually did this last year in our New Year's Eve special where we announced the big Arcus and did our cool fireworks show. Unfortunately, we weren't at Taylor's to do a cool fireworks show again this year, but we'll get them next year. You know, the unemployment.
I did it without you.
Yeah. Must be cool to have a job and buy fireworks.
It wasn't as impressive, though, because I didn't have two other people dumping a hell of a lot of money into it.
Yeah. You how much did you spend this year?
$90.
Yeah, I was gonna say last year we were like almost $1,000 into the New Year's show, which is
We went
unhinged.
way too hard for New Year's. A whole fireworks display, basically.
And to still do it at midnight is like maybe
Yeah,
questionable.
I almost
Just a
felt
7
bad.
I know. Just a 7-minute fireworks display with like the hardest hitting stuff we could get.
But your neighbors liked it though, so that's cool.
Yeah, there was cheering. There was more cheering this year too, so that was good.
Yeah, Taylor's building up a reputation for himself. But at any rate, we did the rocket resolutions last year, and the only one that I can definitively remember for myself was to hit 50,000 subscribers, and we did that and then some. So,
Wasn't it also to go 50,000 feet?
I think maybe, but that's not my fault. I'm blaming CTI for that one. Yeah, I don't want to dig
that's
too much
definitely
into
it.
that project right now, but we'll maybe that's something I should talk about on the Patreon, since I don't like to talk about projects that are in the pipeline unless they're like getting close to the end, and God knows when that's actually feasible. So,
Well, you talked about it last year.
did I? The N1560?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It was on the resolution thing, I think.
Oh, well, hopefully.
Maybe not.
You know, you're just throwing me under the bus right now. I was supposed to build a minimum diameter N1560, okay? But you can't get the motor. Well, you could for one split second. Someone called me and said they have one. They're like, it's $1,600. I was like, actually, no, I think I'm okay.
Nah, I'm good.
So, yeah, obviously our resolution now is to fly the new $10,000 Aerotech motor, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
The DMS.
I'll take
motor.
2, actually. Matt. Where's Matt at?
Oh, yeah, that's worth noting, by the way. Macho Matt, his first resolution is to be on the podcast more. He didn't say that. We did. So far,
We're
it's not
making
going
it for
pretty
him.
far.
And also to spend more of his Garmin money on rockets.
Yes, sir. Damn, I don't know if we've dropped the Garmin money meme yet.
I don't think so, but the people should know.
Yeah, throw that in the comments. Make sure you let Matt know he should be throwing his Garmin money around left, right, and center. But yeah, so I guess should we just get this started? Does anybody have one they want to throw out first, and we'll just kind of do it round table style, one at a time. We'll discuss.
I'll go. Why not? First resolution is make more YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Solid.
Did you see that? We popped one off already.
I know you really started out
Yeah.
swinging. You posted more this year so far than you did last year, almost.
No, I was going at the first part of last year, and then I just March
Actually,
happened, and
You posted one before I did this year.
damn.
Imagine. But yeah, so everybody go subscribe to the Rocket channel. We got to get Taylor 1,000 subscribers so he can start making his, $3 a video like I do, and we can really get these.
That's the
projects
dream,
moving.
baby. I buy one igniter for
You could,
every month.
or if you saved up for the whole year and you posted like twice a month, you could get like
Get a G motor.
Yeah. G138, dude. That's a good motor. But yeah, all right. Well, my biggest one is it's really hitting home right now. It's to fly and recover a minimum diameter rocket. There's a couple in the pipeline, and something's got to change on the recovery front.
There's a rough track record there. You
Yeah.
got to fight.
It's not looking great so far.
How
the
many have
only
you
one,
tried so far? Just 2?
3.
Or is it 3?
The
Does that count the
I-500.
Arcus?
No,
No.
that's almost minimum diameter, but not quite. The K300, the I-500, and the K455.
What happened on the I-500?
It worked. I got it back.
Oh, so you got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I'm not at 0%, but 33 is not phenomenal. And if I can get the next one, we're starting to push towards, I think 50% is a passing grade in some Alabama school districts. That's not a slight at Alabama. I think that's actually true. Or maybe
I think
it's
I'm at
something somebody
60%.
said. 60 in Missouri?
No. My minimum diameter track record.
Oh, I see. 60% was the passing minimum in Idaho.
Same
70
here.
in Texas. Learned that the hard way.
Wow.
Anyway, I'll throw it out there right now, actually, that I've decided to do another JB Weld video relatively soon. I'm doing my M1675 that I have. I'm going to do a minimum diameter rocket with that and only using JB Weld. Dude, earlier I was like really messing with the fins on the JB Weld fin cannon. Those things are on there. I'm a big believer now.
Are you doing what size thickness fins?
3/16s. Because they're glass. I know. Yours is going to go higher because you're doing 1/8" carbon. That's
I like
fine.
how you
I just want it to work.
each rocket keeps going higher.
Yeah, that's
Like,
got
I
to
don't
be the
know,
issue,
we're
right?
still working on recovery, but maybe it'll be easier if I go higher this time.
I think so, yeah. They're not going high enough. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's only like, that's probably only do like 27.
Yeah, probably.
I was at like,
Hey, I
maybe-
did 30 my first time and it worked, so
Oh,
I
that's
don't
good
see
for
why
you.
it-
I'm really happy for you.
Must be nice.
All right, Postart, throw one
Yep.
up.
First one I've got is really similar to Taylor's, is to actually make and post some videos.
Dude, he bought sandpaper today.
Ooh.
I did.
Step one.
Is it?
We're getting there.
Yeah, he's going to build his level 3 rocket.
Oh, so I see. To sand things.
Yeah, well, what are you
Yeah.
going to sand stuff with your bare hands, Taylor? Come on.
I know I've never made a video without sandpaper, so
You.
Exactly.
He also got a new lens that really enables the video stuff to go well on account of he doesn't have to stand 70 feet from the camera to fit in the frame now.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's cool. Like we said, okay, so let's start with Matt's next one. What should we make it? Bulk order 9 volts from Amazon?
yeah.
probably
Ooh, should
a
it
good
be
call.
that, or should it be get Taylor a new 3840?
I was
Oh.
gonna say that. Yeah. or maybe just, for 2024 I'm gonna replace my friend's hardware that I lose.
Yeah, he bought me a new tracker instantly. I don't know what happened.
That's crazy. I
And
feel
the
like
Jolly Logic that he didn't even ask to borrow. I forced it on him to borrow it, and it got lost, and he still bought me a new one. Even though
Yeah,
I told
I
him
feel
not
like-
to. I'd like to throw that disclaimer out there. That makes me look like a bad person. Like, well, come on, you lost it.
I feel like this is him, like, somehow getting back for letting me live with him, even though he said that was fine.
Maybe that's something you guys should discuss live on the Anti-Gravity.
Yeah. Well, if we ever get Matt back on here, we'll bring it up. Every time we get Matt on the podcast, I'm going to bring up why he hasn't bought me a 3840.
He's never going to come back. You're like, no, I'm not going. I know what you guys are up to. All right, on this episode of the Buy Taylor a 3840 podcast.
Why hasn't Matt done it yet? The pressing
world
issues.
wants to know. All right. Well, my
Throw
next
it down
one
in
is
the comments. Why hasn't Matt replaced Taylor's 3840 case?
posted on X. Hashtag Garmin money.
Email Matt himself at no, just kidding.
Here's his phone number and his social security number.
Fax him.
Well, my next one is pretty adjacent to the minimum diameter one, and that is set a personal altitude record. I definitely have gone higher than my highest flight, but I have to have the rocket back to count it. And I got the K455 back. There's no way it didn't go more than 14,500, but I'm not willing to count it. There's no way to verify it. If it came back with like a broken fin or whatever, because that's just what I do, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. That counts.
Broken fins don't really count. Because
Exactly.
you glue it back on.
Right. Yeah, well, there's a lot of opportunity to set that record straight, so we've got
What?
a couple my personal altitude.
Oh.
There's a couple things in the pipeline that will be outlined on Patreon here shortly. But yeah. All right, Taylor, what's your next one? Oh, I guess I skipped you. Dang it, I already interrupted the order.
It's all
Wow,
about Rocky
sorry.
blogs. I know. It's okay. Similarly, I'm getting back into the minimum diameter game, and I want to set a new personal altitude record. Which
You're projected
if I
to do
get,
so
if I
by-
can get the rocket back, should be pretty doable.
I was going to say, it's supposed to go way higher, right?
Yeah. So, although it's doing the Alamosa cheat code, so
I still think, though, if you flew this iteration of the design in Argonia, it would go quite a bit higher.
it would. Yeah, I believe it would too. I think it still sims at like 35 in Argonia,
Dang.
which is crazy.
And then, what, 53 or 50 in Alamosa?
No, like 47, 48.
That's so insane.
I don't.
What's that?
There's no way it's gonna do that though.
But 40?
I would be. I think 40 would be good.
Yeah. What's the launch site elevation? 7,900?
It's like 7,000, I think.
That's so nuts. We got to abuse the paper thin air while we have the opportunity. All right, Pause Tart.
I've got to get my level 3 before Airfest. That way I
Yeah.
can have the 3 stripes on my badge.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Tripoli, Central California. Or are you going to go to
Yeah.
Vegas?
Probably Tripoli, Central California.
I
Was
will
the plan.
throw into the mix that Tripoli, Vegas is closer.
Yeah.
They have call-ins to 20. And you just need a witness. You don't have to have your taps there. But,
Yeah, that's
I don't know,
true.
maybe we could talk David into coming.
Yeah.
We do a little Vegas party and it'd be a good time. The level 3
sounds fun.
celebration. Let's just do it the April launch or May, I guess. No, they don't fly in May. I think it's too hot. Dang, I was gonna say because if we went after your birthday, then you can celebrate your birthday and your level 3.
Too hot. They had LDRS there in June. Back
Yeah, I think that's why they don't fly. there
Oh,
in the summer.
it was crazy hot, like
God,
114.
that sucked. Yeah, that's like how LDRS 40 was at Lucerne. It was like 108. They're like, all right, guys, to combat the heat, the waiver opens at 6. Me and Andrew and Sean are eating hot dogs and ramen at 5:45 a.m. Because you can't take breakfast food to a rocket launch. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I think they did 7 to 3 back in the day at LDRS and Gene. Something like that.
All right, so Matt's turn again. What are we saying? Fly his 3-inch Punisher?
Finish building it.
Yeah, finish building and fly his 3-inch Punisher.
Okay, that's fair. All right, Taylor. That means it's you again.
Man, I should be more prepared. Oh, finish my Nike Hercules and fly it.
I think
Ah.
I think we've just landed on the first re-resolution.
No, I think
Did I have that one last year?
I think you did.
I know I
I
had
don't-
get my
I
level
don't doubt
3.
it.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Paul. Sorry. Not that he didn't say that, but you also said get your level 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Braden also said something about flying high. I don't remember exactly.
I did fly high.
Not 50K though.
No. See, that's the thing is I've added a new stipulation this year. Get the rocket back like in flyable condition.
Just fly any minimum diameter rocket and get it back.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a like I-205 or something like that. Whee, I did it. My next one that I have here is finish my Nike Smoke and fly it on a K555, which I think is gonna have to probably go to Gene. I could do it at FAR, but like the lake bed is way nicer. Plus, then it's kind of cool though that it would be that close at FAR.
Yeah. That would be gnarly.
The up close and personal K555.
Yeah.
Did you see the guy on the Rocketry forum that specifically posted a wanted thread for K555s?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I think he said his wife or his girlfriend is getting into it, and he's like, can't just describe to her how good an AMW skid mark is. And like, if you're listening to this, I regret to inform you that while I have a few, you can't have them.
If we drag race, can I have one?
Probably yes. I think I'm gonna do some experimental type mismatching and maybe turn a handful of my J230s into K555s instead.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's a good idea.
Yeah, because if I take 5 of them, then that's 3 K555s. And I know this is like really dumb to say, but then I'd still have some J230s. So I don't think I. What a great motor to be the one that there was just a ton of. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nike Smoke needs to make a return. I saw a Facebook memory a couple days ago. 12 years ago to the date was when I finished the original Ecoms Ekin.
Because we could do Nike Smoke K555 drag race.
That would be hype, dude.
That would be cool.
Do you have a case?
No, but I could get one.
Oh, okay. You trying to catch a case?
Maybe.
Oh.
You might check with Ken Allen, actually.
The website, according to the website, he doesn't have one, but it doesn't mean that one doesn't exist in his stuff.
That's fair. But yeah, they're definitely out there. I know a lot of people just have them kicking around. I need to get a 7600 case.
A lot of people just have them from back in the Animal Motor Works or whatever days, and that's how I got my 1400. Just like, who has a 1400? And someone's like, I do. I used it once.
Yeah. All right, Possart, you're up.
I've got do some sort of clustering. I'm
Cluster stuff.
Yeah, cluster stuff. Still
Possart
really
wants to
big
do
on
cluster. He wants to try cluster stuff in 2024. A little
He's branching out.
experimentation.
it. I've got a project in the back of my head that would be good for it, but need to actually
A
do
little
that.
cluster stuff on the back burner.
Yeah.
No big deal. Wait, what's the project?
The 7.5-inch Little John.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe you want
Man.
that and an 8-inch gizmo.
Dude, by the way, I just made the Roxim file for my 6-inch Little John, and I forgot how tiny the fins are. So good luck with that
Yeah.
cluster.
He
There's
says
some-
with the 7.5-inch rocket with 35 million tons of nose weight behind him. Literally shorter than the 7.5,
Yeah.
which is the exact same motor.
I know, but
configuration he wants.
the fin span is smaller than the tube diameter on the Little John.
And that's
Yeah.
fine. It'll probably need the same amount of nose weight as the Sumo.
That's true.
It's
true.
like a whole 5 feet longer.
This Sumo has, what, 3-4 pounds nose weight?
which if you felt the nose cone, you would think it's a lot more. It's like when you pick up the V2's nose cone in Electronics Bay.
Dude,
The whole,
like the V2 has a lot more nose weight, I think.
I think it's 8 pounds, not including epoxy.
Wait, the nose cone weighs 8 pounds or 8 pounds of nose weight?
8 pounds of nose weight.
Okay, that makes sense. That thing is so heavy.
Yeah, the rocket weighs like 34 pounds, and the fin can is like 14. It's like just the nose cone and coupler is like 20.
God.
It flies
like
so
that.
straight, though.
That's the only reason. He's got a ton of nose weight. It's like a mini mag. You gotta get a happy balance. Then you
Except the
can
mini
fly it
mag
on.
just needs a touch. The V2 needs all of it.
It needs like a forceful grip in comparison. Firmly grasped amount of nose weight. All right, what's Matt's next one?
Make a fully connects rocket.
Oh no, should we probably shouldn't reveal his secret project.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I don't think we should.
No, that's gonna be a good one though.
He's
We'll
really
leave that
stoked
for
on that.
the,
He really just wants to build that and not the
The 3-inch Punisher.
Punisher. I'm like,
He's
you
like,
should
I
build
don't-
the Punisher first.
Yeah, let's get
We
you
can
a
leave
little
that to
more
him.
seat time.
Him to announce for the Matt show.
Yeah, we gotta get him in on that, dude. I know he can do it. He would have 500,000 subscribers tomorrow.
Dude, he could never. I'm gonna sanction the Matt show for him.
Yeah, you're the producer.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 2 of his $3 per video. Sick. All right, well, producer Taylor, your turn.
Oh man, already? Man, how many are we doing?
I don't know.
Oh,
I've
I
got
have
2 more on my
Yeah,
list.
I have a couple more in my head. Can I make a suggestion?
yeah.
Fly the sumo on a cluster.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
This
Yeah,
guy puts 5 motor mounts in his rocket and uses 1.
it was a test flight. He won't let me live it down. Yeah,
The Arcus's test flight was on 9 motors.
Yeah, but we weren't testing it. We were just flying it.
We were just expecting success.
The Honest
we
John's
got it.
test flight was 5.
Yep, it was. And then its proven flight was a single L and turned into a disaster. So what does that tell
did.
you? You should
You didn't have
only
enough
fly
motor.
clusters. Yeah, exactly. Cluster
Yeah.
stuff or nothing.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna fly the big sumo on a full 5 motor cluster with air starts and everything. So
Woo!
there we go.
Are you planning on doing that at Alamosa too?
Yeah, unless last minute I decide I don't want to haul it out there, but I want to do it there because I think Bryce might bring the bigger sumo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be really cool. Have all the sumis. I'll bring mine. Okay, well my next one is fly my Animal Motorworks M2200. I don't know.
I forgot you had that. Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god,
sick.
I hate
It's
that.
sick, huh? You ever flown one of those, Taylor?
Where are you gonna fly it at?
Somewhere really far away from you, like where you're not even close. I would like to fly it at Airfest, but
Do it.
it's kind of cool that if I flew it here, I could stand 150 feet away from it.
Yeah.
It would be Nardwar.
No one's going to get that.
No, that's a deep cut. Just come to
If you
FAR.
flew it in Argonia, you could put it in the V2.
That seems like a bad idea.
Why?
I don't know. That just seems like not enough. And I think it might be
What?
kind of hard to light.
Yeah, but once it lights, it's good. It's a
it'll be
M2200.
Yeah, let
You
me
flew an
look at the-
M1675 in that rocket.
and an N1000 or N1100. That was probably more like 850. No, I
It
guess
took off so slow and straight. It was
it was pretty spicy though. It was probably a little higher average thrust and maybe just a little less impulse. Well, we know it was less impulse because the M2500 went higher, but regardless, it was super cool. Now I have to look. We're making a fact check here. The initial thrust, almost 400 pounds on the M2200 with a progressive burn. I hadn't considered that. Will that case fit? Yeah, I think so, because it
You
fits
built
a
it?
6th grade 98.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I think it's a 42-inch case. It's like the same as a 15360 with the closure. I hadn't considered that as an option, to be honest with you. That's like 8-1 in that guy.
Be pretty sick.
That would be gnarly, dude. Dang. Maybe I don't have to build a rocket to fly. I just kind of wanted to build my play button rocket and fly it on the M2200, but like, oh, the play button is big, so I don't really have a rocket it will fit in. Oh, all right, well, maybe M2200 on the V2 Airfest. That's so much flying. We're gonna fly the 12-inch Punisher, the Arcus, the V2. That's a lot of gnarly flights.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. We can do it. All right. Well, pause start. You're up.
Just in general to learn more about making motors. I would like to get around to making one, but I have a feeling that might not happen, so just to learn more about it.
We gotta go take Bryce's propellant class.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool. We can just split the gas and drive up there. Especially since, as far as I know, he's not still planning on doing it in the winter. He was talking about it initially, but driving through Northern California and Oregon all the way to Seattle in the winter,
I'll pass on that.
I'm good. But springtime, yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
All right, what's Matt's? Eat Brahms at least twice. Does anybody have anything better for him?
Clean his motor hardware immediately after the launch.
Oh, God. That reminds me, I haven't cleaned my 294120 yet. I was like, oh, yeah, I got to clean that before we go back to Idaho for an entire week and a half. And I got back and saw it sitting on my workbench. I was like, oh, no. That's my OG case. I've had that thing since I was like 11. Got to keep her clean and straight, you know? Tighten those edges up. Like a good haircut. I don't know what I'm rambling for. Taylor, it's your turn. Somebody cue the Jeopardy music.
I don't know. I don't have anything else. I guess build my Beaumark.
All right.
Mad Cow Beaumark. I'm just putting it off because it's
'Cause you're
like
scared of it?
It's like, yeah, I'm a little scared of it. It's like modeling. It's a little bit of a departure from my usual building style.
You're literally a Finnish carpenter.
I know, but I don't like shape balsa wood. I just kind of like.
But I feel like if there's anybody that's decently qualified to do it.
The problem is I have to read instructions, I think.
Oh, there it is. We got to the root of the issue.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read. I have to learn how to read so I can build the Beaumark.
All right. I think what is coming to me as my final one, because I can't really think of anything else, is to try to obligate myself to fly the rocket motors that I have. I didn't buy anything from the sales this year because, well, for one, I knew I was going to lose my job, but also I was like, I have so many motors, and like I'll dig through stuff and find like a K that I forgot that I owned, and I'm like, okay, like this is becoming a little bit of a problem, and so basically what I'm getting at, here's my resolutions to fly more of the stuff that I already have across the board. And that comes in the form of flying motors that I already have and also rockets that I already have or that are half built and need finished.
I thought you were going to say fly all of the motors you have.
Dude, that's insane now. The AMW stuff. There's like 35 of them probably. Like big motors. Well, above eye impulse.
Whoa, it's crazy big.
All right, well, look. Wow,
You
there's
do have a
Taylor
lot of J230s.
showing his true colors again, just really stepping all over the Rocketeers that are flying, H's and I's.
Hey, I love
Taylor
H's and
only
I's.
flies N Motors Jesse, they call him.
No, I went to the last launch I went to. I only flew HI and J motors, and then every time every time you get a rocket RSO, they're like, "Isn't this a little small for you?" I'm like, I don't only fly 200-pound rockets. You fly one 200-pound rocket, and people think that's all you do.
Well, one 200-pound rocket twice and one 100-pound rocket. Yeah, that's cool and all.
No one wants you to fly the 3-pound rockets anymore. Well, I like those too.
You can try all you want to be a man of the people, but I went to a launch and flew just a G motor and went home. So
yeah, you live 40 minutes away.
I'm out here in the streets with the people, Taylor. Mr. Big Shot
if you were
over here.
a real man of the people like Matt, you would drive 4 hours to Argonia and fly only your Mad Cow Mozzie on an F motor.
That's true. Yeah. He's really doing it for the folks in the back. All right, Postart, what's your last one?
Just to build and fly more rockets. I think I only flew like a handful of times last year. So
I think everybody's here for that. I was trying to use the built-in soundboard, but none of the sounds will load. I tried to hit Taylor with the drum roll while he was thinking. And it's just having none of it, unfortunately. It says it's live, but it's just it's not doing anything. Watch, it's just not coming through my headphones, and I'm just clicking this. There's such cheering in the background. All right. Well, I think if that's it for us, I'm going to move on to the Patreon submissions, if you guys are ready for that.
yeah.
All right. So, basically, people are posting their rocket resolutions, and we as a council get to berate them, right?
This sounds fun.
No, you guys know we love you. So we're going to start this off. The first comment from Ryan Smith says 1 video a week, which I can tell you, I admire the word that I can't think of there. But don't beat yourself up if you can't upload once a week. I mean, look at Taylor and Postart. They upload once a year.
Well,
yeah,
we're done for the year, boys.
Yeah, you already checked off your one. You're good.
Trying to keep up consistently with 1 a week is a hard thing to do. So don't beat yourself up on that front. But if you can pull it off, you're a better man than I am. And he says, number 2, launch a hybrid. That
Ooh.
I would
again,
still like a
something-
creamer,
Yeah, the scream. Yeah, that's about the only hybrid I want. Or like maybe that dude that's like rejuvenating the Aerotech RMS stuff. I might take one of those if that was on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested, but not to go through the work that he's doing. But I really like watching it from a distance.
Yeah.
If he like gave me all the parts in a Ziploc bag, I'd be into it.
Right.
But I'm
right.
not looking to like bring it back myself.
Yeah, anything that needs ground support, I'm like, nothing. And then he says, first third, launch his 7.5-inch 9-motor cluster across the board. All things that I'm like,
That's one person, all that stuff?
yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ryan,
I
he
must
is
say,
an
though,
optimistic
don't recommend a 9-motor cluster.
That's what I was getting at there.
Done it, not that cool. I mean, it's pretty cool, but like
It was cool, but
I think a 5-motor cluster would have been pretty much just as cool. Like,
right. Past 7, it's really diminishing returns.
yeah.
And I only say that because 7 only seems reasonable because of the Punisher. Also,
I mean,
because
6 outboards is pretty cool.
Yeah, because of Porthos, I feel like that's our outlet.
Yeah.
If Porthos wasn't a thing, we'd probably be like, no, that's stupid. Do 4
Probably.
outboards. Why would you even bother? Emma Humphrey says, 1, consistent success flying dual deploy. Me too. Number 2, fly an L. And number 3, go to at least one out-of-state launch. Well, if you can pick only one, I highly recommend Airfest. Any input from you guys on that one?
Definitely worth it.
Yeah, always a good choice, especially with the projects that are going to be there this year, which not just ours. I think there's at least rumors of at least one other big one.
You're like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty worth it to come see the awesome stuff that we're doing.
Well, I
We're
mean,
like a big deal.
no, okay, that's not really what I meant, but
No, it is. It is just a great people, great launch, it's really well run, and there's just so many rockets flown. I will say though, I know that Emma's in California, a little bit closer. NSL is going to be good too. 50,000-foot waiver at a NAR launch.
yeah, I'm excited
All
just
right.
to go somewhere different.
Yeah. You guys ready for Bryce's?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Run for Tripoli Board of Directors. You got my vote every year, Bryce. Support the Tripoli Records Committee by revamping and improve the Tripoli Records rules and procedures. I have to say, I don't know if you're at all behind the revamping of the website, but thank you. It is so much better than it was. Before, there was like 5 of the same record shown, like with different altitudes and like,
Yeah.
no
Oh,
explanation
yeah.
of why they were all there. But now there's a search function. You can like specifically look at complex or single motor or 2-stage or whatever. So yeah, that's super cool. I didn't even realize that he was on the record committee until I looked at the website the other day. For no particular reason. Don't worry about it. It's just Taylor and I messaging back and forth about one of our imaginary projects that's starting to get pretty real. The worst part about that one is we just have everything, basically.
yeah.
Break all Tripoli high-powered handicap records at NSL in one weekend.
Oh,
That is crazy. But I'm glad I'm going to be there for it.
Jesus.
Fly a Submin N5800 boosted dart. That's his project that was supposed to fly at balls this past year. I keep forgetting this 2024. I can't say this year anymore. And subsequently, fly a Submin 6-inch P motor with student payloads on board.
whoa.
And if you think we're even halfway through this list,
Oh my God.
cast more than 100 pounds of propellant in 1 month for the first time. As incoming president of Washington Aerospace Club, support and enhance my local rocketry community in the Seattle area. I remember when Bryce moved to Seattle, he was like, I can't remember exactly how he said it. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he was like, if I can keep myself from becoming like part of the board of my local club, which is probably not going to happen. So he fulfilled the destiny. He knew he couldn't resist the urge. Host another group project at my workshop. Let's talk, dude. Nigel's in. Nigel's in.
He's all about it.
I hope that doesn't get cut out with the background noise that Nigel just meowed super loud. Yeah, dude. Anti-gravity group Bryce project. He has been asking.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think what we would do.
Yeah, I don't know. That is it's such a funny thing that like I'm like, I don't know. How does one become a member of the anti-gravity group? There's subsequently no membership, and also everyone's a member. I don't know. It's a very convoluted.
Not everyone.
Oh, here we go. Taylor wants to gatekeep.
Well, you have to like
Everyone.
roller coasters.
That's true. Anyway,
Well, that is fair.
take a lathe course at my local technical college. That is also something I would really like to do. I want to learn to make my own hardware. Give a meaningful and engaging presentation at TRA Tech 2024. And that's at LDRS, which is crazy that he's going to have time to do that and prep this, because the next on the list is design, build, and fly a 36-inch diameter squat upscale at LDRS on a P motor to under a mile. marking my first over 600-pound rocket.
Dude, he's going to drive a 36-inch squat from
No.
Washington to New York?
No,
Is he
he's
gonna
not.
ship it?
No, I don't know how much that's his story to tell, so I don't want to dive into that too much. But he told me what he's doing, and it's crazy. But if anyone is capable of pulling it off, it's this man right here. And then next he says, actually fly a rocket in hamster dance, teach an 8-hour technical solid motor design course. You have students, Bryce.
Yeah, I want to go too.
Yeah.
Let's do it, dude. We'll go Seattle vibing. And coach the University of Washington SAC team to have a successful flight at SAC 2024.
Dude, that's so much.
It's
Yeah.
the crazy thing is, from him, it doesn't even sound ambitious to me. I'm just like, that's not a list of resolutions. That's just a list of things that are going to happen this year.
Yeah. I'm just
That's
like,
not even all of them, probably.
I'm trying to imagine having time to do all that and also like have a job.
Also, Bryce said that Nicole thinks it's funny when we talk about him on the podcast. So everybody say hi, Nicole. Hi.
Hi, Nicole.
Our boy Alex Krishenko, I hope I'm saying your last name right. I'm pretty sure I heard you correct somebody on that at LDRS. So he says, help more people build and fly their rockets. Build a 75 millimeter minimum diameter rocket that will use CO2 deployment and line cutters. It will be the counterpart through my Wildman motor eater. Birds aren't real, and I'm calling it Yeety Bird. I like that. And then
That's solid.
Yeah. Fly an M1850 at Airfest, either in Birds Aren't Real to 20K or Yeety Bird to 30K. I vote for the second one for no particular reason.
I flew one M1850.
I was there.
Yeah. Case is out there somewhere. Someone ever finds it.
That was the blue one, right?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
That
The
was
blue one was the shred.
Yes.
Where you sanded into the cloth.
Yeah. Don't
Dude, time to
compromise
give it
your own
another
tubes,
go.
people.
Time to give it
That was
another go. Let's
Such
throw
a
another.
dumb failure. It's just me sanding into my tube too far.
It's almost as dumb as the shock cord being way too small. I think with soft brakes it would have been fine.
I had
don't
soft
know.
brakes.
Oh, it
I
wouldn't.
think
have been fine.
with quote unquote zipperless, it would have been fine. I did
Yeah.
standard head in deploy, and I think the tube just razor cut it.
Yeah.
Or a
Those
leader.
holes on-
If I just would have put a leader on it, like any sane person.
Hindsight is 2020.
Anyway,
The
I'm
good
afraid
news
that there's a part of me that wants to do that again, use the tiny shot cord, but I'm afraid. So I'm like, I don't
That's-
want to have that same failure again.
That's the level of petty I am, where I just like get this dumb vendetta where I'm like, well, it's obviously not my fault. So I mean, under perfect circumstances, this wouldn't have been an issue because I've done nothing wrong ever. So clearly, it must have
yeah,
just been
it's
the angle of
definitely
the tag.
something else that was out of my control for sure.
Well, the good news is you have another chance to lose a blue 7680 case,
I know. I can't wait.
and I'm right
I
there.
really
with
don't
you
want
this
to
time.
though.
No,
Me and Braden are
neither.
going to see who can lose our new 7680 cases faster.
Yeah, we got an amazing deal from I can't remember. Bob is his name, but he
Yeah.
used to run Hangar 11, and he had two brand new unfired 7680 cases. He gave us a great price, and then my PayPal did this fun trick where it won't let me delete my old address because it's on file for a credit card, and then it just defaulted to that address for shipping. So then he had to go through the whole process of going to pick the package up and cancel the order and print another label. So yeah, thanks for dealing with that, Bob, because I basically called UPS and they're like, yeah, we can't do anything. He's got to do it all. But they are on the going to the right address now.
So I now have the full set of blue 75 millimeter Rouse Tech.
You're welcome. Twice.
Thank you. What do you mean twice? Oh, the 6400?
Yeah,
was just
I
a-
decided.
Just
I'm
a
gonna-
trade piece, though.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you didn't have to do it, so
I
thanks.
really didn't.
But I don't have to store your stuff in my garage either.
Okay, here we go. I
Trash
decided-
day was was this morning. I could have taken that V2 out there.
True. That's actually funny. I decided for the M1675, I'm going to borrow Postart's case because I don't want to lose the route or the Dr. Rocket one, under the agreement that if I get it back, then he keeps his black case. But if I lose it, I will replace it with the red one because I know he wants it.
I'm not saying
you just
that
give
I
him the red one
hope
anyway.
it happens. But what I am saying is I wouldn't be mad.
The whole reason I even went that far is because I think Postart would be more upset about that case getting lost than I would. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, but like it's here and I have it, so I want it to still be mine unless
Yeah.
I have to make it not mine.
It looks unflown. It's such good condition.
Well, hopefully it stays that way. Well, not stays in good condition. Neutronium says I'm probably biting off a bit more than I can chew, but we'll see. Break Tripoli H record, break the Tripoli J record, break the Tripoli M record. Get back into local low power flying, which is my favorite follow up to all those.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Fly some hybrids again. I will happily watch.
Is 2024 the hybrid comeback we didn't see coming 20 years later?
I guess so. Dude, the return of the Aerotech, the RMS hybrid. Gary was at Balls. He was really excited about that dude that was like putting them all back together, and he brought him some stuff. I was like, oh, is it happening? That'd be kind of crazy. And then we can start building like way too long rockets again. Just like the good old days. You gotta make it 10 feet long because of that 6 foot long tank inside.
I mean, from what I've seen, the East Coast guys already have that going.
oh, sheesh. He's throwing some shade.
That's not a shot. They like their long rockets, from what I can tell. So have
Just
at
because
it.
they have to keep them pretty low.
I guess it's a good way to keep altitude down. Just make it longer.
All right, you're generalizing though. Some East Coast guys coming into the comments, and this is on my channel, mind you.
Okay, I don't want to make. I shouldn't make blanket statements.
They press the dislike button on my channel. It affects me. Okay.
Yeah. Smash that dislike button.
No. Do the opposite. Do the opposite. If you're listening to this on Spotify or whatever, leave us a review. Continuing, he says, start making my own motors and break the Tripoli M record again.
Again?
So for those
What?
unfamiliar, this is
I just looked up the M record and it's crazy. So
is
if
it
you,
M2045?
yeah.
So that's the motor he's flying. He has a thread on the Rocketry forum right now. He's getting like
Oh,
a 3D printed.
yeah. I
fin
actually
can.
just saw that too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if
It's
it works,
gnarly.
it should do it.
Yeah.
I think.
Nick Pertle or Pertel, I don't know how to say your last name. I guess it's L-E. Must be Pertle, right?
I think it's Pertle.
Says, nice and simple. L3, exclamation point. Yes, sir. Gang up. Get those 3 stripes on your Airfast badge if you go to Airfast, I guess. Lonza Kalina says, level 3, build and fly my first all fiberglass rocket and fly an aerospike motor.
Have fun with the aerospike. Not for
Yeah.
It's okay. I feel like it's been long enough since I flew one that I'm okay with it again.
until you do it, and then you're gonna hate it.
I wonder
Yeah.
if what the I don't think FAR likes the igniter in the motor before either, which I mean is makes a lot of sense. You know, crazy things can happen in hotel rooms in Colorado if you don't follow that kind of behavior. But yeah, it's just kind of a pain. It's like not that bad, all right?
No, it's just a novelty, and I'm not really in for it.
It kicked my Punisher pretty hard though for a
I mean, it's a
two-ring.
cool
It went pretty
motor.
high.
I just kind of wish it was available with a regular nozzle I could stick the igniter straight into.
Yeah, well, keep wishing, I guess. Michael Grayless says, get my level 2 with a 5.5-inch block Goblin. Build and fly my Wildman 4-inch Gizmo. Build and fly my 3-inch Darkstar. It will be my first dual deploy rocket. Sick, dude. I love the Gizmo so much.
Yeah.
The 350
Gizmo?
Daddy. Oh, man. Now it's demonetized. The 3-inch Darkstar is kind of a cool thing. because it's
I wanted one when they first came out, and I mean, I got over it, but it's still pretty cool.
yeah, like my OG lineup is the original being the 2-inch Dark Star when it was just the Dark Star, and then the Extreme and the 6-inch, the Ultimate Dark Star. For some reason, in my head, everything after that is still new, even though it's been like
Yeah.
12 years or something like that. But yeah, the 3-inch Dark Star was something somehow I didn't really know was a thing till pretty recently, like a year
Oh,
ago
really?
or something like that. I was like, oh, that's kind of sick because it's a Dark Star, but then you can do some Punisher style flights.
There's a 2.6 also.
Yeah, that's cool. The 2.6
With a
Dark
54?
Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got AMW L1300s, dude. Let's go. That would be crazy. UPS Rocket Man says, finish building my Scratch Level 3 rocket and fly it. Nice. Work my way through the build pile. Yeah, I'm with you there, buddy. Aren't we all? Work on some local club records. Repair my Wildman Goblin. Build and fly my first 2-stage rocket. I forgot that needs to be on my list. God, dude, I have a lot of stuff. A year's kind of a short amount of time, to be honest. Yeah, dude, I have everything for that kit too. I just need to fly it.
What
and
kit?
build it. The Nike Tomahawk.
Oh, I keep forgetting you have that.
Yeah, it's sick and it's awesome.
It's so cool.
I want to build a Malamute sustainer for it too. And maybe a Sandhawk. That's a hot take though, because Sandia confirmed that there was plans for a Nike Sandhawk, but one never flew or got built. It's kind of imaginary, but it's kind of awesome. So anyway, a 10 to Tripoli Mid Ohio launch and a 10 Midwest Power earned my level 3 cert. Woo!
Yeah.
Midwest Power is a good time.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be on the no, I can't afford to go, and then we go anyway list again.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll play it by ear. I'm just going to come live at Taylor's house for like 3 months.
Just Airfest to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude. No problem.
God.
Andrew Gilmore says, fly an end motor. Get rid of separation anxiety. I forgot he has that rocket. My
what's
traveling
that?
rocket. The purple one that I was like, okay,
I
fly
didn't know
and
that was what
pass
it's
it on.
called.
Yeah, that's the original name. I found a video from Rocketry Magazine from like 2008 or 10 or something like that.
Wow.
So Jacob Toole, I don't know, Tuella, he had it and he flew it and he gave it to Andrew, and Andrew has been just blatantly slacking what with his full-time job and going to college full-time too. Yeah, excuses. Fly the rocket. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see who gets it next, who dares to take it next, I should say. Build more rockets and fly more are on his list as well. Our friend Jonathan Gabry says, get level 3 certified so I can fly M and N motors. Imagine what he will do with the ability.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Oh, that Jonathan.
Yeah. Imagine the things that he will do if he can fly ends. He's going to show up at Airfest and be like, all right, guys, well, here's my N1000 minimum diameter. It's going like 48,000 feet.
Or just first flight of a 5-inch Punisher in 2000.
Oh, yeah, he has one.
Yeah.
He definitely would do that. I'm rooting for that now. Fly over 20,000 feet. Well, there you go. That's an easy. That's an easy.
He'll do it.
solution.
Yeah.
And fly a K1103 successfully. All right. Well, we're still maintaining that wasn't your fault, but
Yeah.
I want to fly one too. But I can't buy any more motors. See, I'm already like, yeah, I want a K1103.
I can. I'll fly one.
I
All
flew
right,
one
fine.
years ago.
Joke's on you. You don't have a job either.
Yeah.
Jeremy Sim, our boy from Down Under, says level 3, 10,000 feet and 20,000 feet. I have to suspect your level 3 flight might go over 10,000 at this point, right? Nobody does it small or big anymore.
Yeah. It's just sort of that 10 to 15,000 foot range.
It's so buttery easy now.
Yeah.
All the cool kids are doing it.
I just realized I've never flown between 20 and 30,000.
Huh. Well, no reason to start now.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's like,
oh,
what's
yeah.
the point? If you go 19, you might as well go 30, you know?
I was gonna say you're fine pressure, but yeah, it went 19,000. That's my thinking, dude.
That's your problem, Braden. See, you're trying to hit the 20s, and that's why you're losing it. It's
That's what
unlucky.
That's what I said. So yeah, 20,000 didn't work. 21,000 didn't work. So we'll go to 60.
God.
What's the problem? Sleepy Sack says to
Yeah,
not buy any
Sleepy
more
Sack.
rocket kits until I finish building the ones I have. Working on a while, man. Darkstar 2.6. Hey.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Not buy any more rocket kits until I finish building the ones I have. I make no promises.
Yeah, we'll see how well that goes.
I must say, my rocket budget was pretty intact, and I would never had any unbuilt kits around until I became friends with Braden. So
At the time, I feel like our conversation started with this is a cool rocket. This is a cool rocket. And everyone, I was like, yeah, I have one of those. And Taylor's like, you have one? Have you flown it? And I'm like, no. Dude, the Lock Saturn V, that was crazy, huh? Yeah, I bought one. Have you flown it? No. Have you built it? No.
he's like, man, I haven't flown a rocket in 5 years, but I have some crazy kits that I need to build or are already built. I'm
I had a half-built Punisher. And then you know what I did that very same day? Or maybe that same weekend, I ordered another rocket from Tim. But I used it for my level 3, to be fair. Because that's when I traded John, ironically, my 7600 case for the 5120. Which is unfortunate because now I need a 7600 case, but, It's like what's the Christmas story with the watch and the shoes or something? I don't know. That's not right. Forget I said anything. Moving on. The watch and the gold chain. I don't know. Look it up. It's like the Giver, I think. No, that's an entirely different book. Anyway, Alex is back to say adding one more goal, although less of a goal, more just something I'm going to do. Hashtag vote Bryce for Triple E Pod in 2024 election. Yes, sir. And Dane Hawk says, restore my lock psionic that I got my level 2 cert with 20 years ago and send it. Maybe with the original altimeter. That's sick, dude. What altimeter? Any bets? Adept 22. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe that was before the Adept 22, so it would be just
20 years ago was 2004.
Oh. Okay, well that in my head I was still thinking
20 years ago was like
1997.
You know that rocket's as old as me.
Yeah, I think the Perfect Flight mod existed 20 years ago.
Yeah, that existed since like 01 or 02.
We are old.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to reload this because it looks like we got a couple more people.
It's like Lance at Airfest this year. He's like, "Oh, Taylor, I saw on I was poking around the website, noticed you're 20, you're almost 30. Wow."
Sucks to be old, I guess. Anyway.
I'm like, "Hey, thanks for bringing it up."
Oh, yeah, you turned 30 this year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, when's your birthday?
June 2nd.
Oh, yeah, I did know that. All right. Taylor's house, party. Everyone's invited. Let's do some birthday fireworks. Let's just... Your neighbors are going to be like, all right, man, chill. We get it, but not
We get it. You're
everything
the
needs
fireworks guy. Cool.
I don't know how well it would go over if we drive 25 hours for Taylor's birthday, but I don't drive 13 hours for my mom's that's 3 days later.
So drive
Which
30.
one would you have more fun celebrating?
Oh, don't say that. Don't answer that on the podcast.
Not answering.
Well, I mean, my birthday is right after Alamosa, so,
Oh, that's true. I just like to imagine now you just light fireworks for every holiday. It's
So
Flag
that's
Day.
I was telling Sam the other day, my girlfriend, about this. My dream is to have property where it would be acceptable to light fireworks all the time, and so every time you have people over, you just have a
The small
Like-
fireworks display.
Yeah, for just like every occasion. You're just like, having people over for whatever, and you're just like have it already set up so they don't even know, and then you just
Sunday
Bam.
barbecue. Here's
Yeah.
fireworks.
You guys wanna
we're
come to
celebrating Grandpa's birthday. Bam, fireworks display.
Having a dinner
just
get
something
together if you
small.
guys want to come light some fireworks. It's just August. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling it. You know?
Oh, and
All
also Firework Fridays.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
try a new cake every Friday.
That's honestly great. We can get the Anti-Gravity Group Pyro channel actually rolling.
Yeah.
Someday.
All right, we got one last entry. It's a late entry, but in the time that we were recording this podcast, our friend Thomas Buska joined the Patreon and added.
Oh, nice.
So thank you, Thomas, for joining. And that's patreon.com/rocketvlogs if you're interested in being part of the conversation. Also, the caption contest is up right now till the end of January. Then we're going to give away a $100 gift certificate to the vendor of your choice, or you can pick a rocket or, whatever. But all you got to do is be a member at level 1 or higher and drop your best comment. Best comment wins. And I need to reiterate here that this is not a game of chance because that would be illegal. This is not a lottery. This is a game of skill. I have read the Patreon rules, and I am not breaking any of them. Thank you. Thomas Buzga says, recover a L1000 Mach 3 flight. That's going to be gnarly. We watched one of them shred.
Yep.
And he says, recover a Mach 3.5 plus flight. Make an M1378 composite case motor that doesn't immediately explode. Is that the 54? The Loki M?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, I've had this thought. Could you just do that with like a full-length coupler?
Do what?
Make a motor case.
Yeah, I
Here's,
don't see why
here's
not.
what I'm getting at. That's
I guess.
Probably not for that motor. I don't
no.
know.
Well, if you make it thick enough, I'm sure he's going to do a flying
Well, yeah,
case.
but not like
But-
a off-the-shelf coupler, probably.
So anyway, the reason I'm asking is because that's sort of in the works. I'll let you know after the podcast what's going on with that. He continues, not shred that flight and make it go really, really fast. I should have kept reading before I made comments about it. But yeah. Static test my first liquid. Dude, the people at FAR, it's getting crazy out there. There's just people building and flying liquid rockets like it's nothing. I mean, not like it's
Every
nothing.
weekend.
If you look at but I'm not even talking about just like college kid or college teams, but
Yeah.
Julian, he's just like, he's a college student, but he's like just on his own. He like CAD designed this stuff and had all the stuff 3D printed, a fin can, and like he just built a liquid rocket and flew it. It's insane. And it just worked. It took him 3 tries, I'll add, but it did work. And it would take me 90 tries because I don't even understand. But, I don't have any desire to.
To me,
venture.
me building myself a liquid rocket in my head it just makes me think I'm building a bomb.
That's fair. And then Thomas says, build at least 3 reusable rockets. That's hilarious. I like to think most of mine are reusable, but that's not always how it goes.
I mean, how many of them have you flown more than once?
Bro, stop.
Most.
Don't put me on blast like this. Yeah, at this point, most of them that are finished and have flown more than once.
What about all the ones with broken fins?
Listen. Those ones aren't finished. Okay? I have to refinish them so they don't count for the statement that I just said.
You know, one of your resolutions should be to fix all your broken fin rockets and fly them.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Put it on the list.
I'm going to fix my broken fin rocket and fly it again.
I really want to put a K555 in my Red Max.
That'd be
that
cool.
would be sick.
It's going to be a chonkster of a shot because it wasn't very spirited on the K780. But
Honestly, the
It might
thrust
be a
probably
little
isn't
too
that
heavy.
different.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
K780 is kind of a softie.
Oh wow, dude. You're just throwing shade at everyone and everything today.
What? I don't know. We're after the holidays. It's a little spicy, but I don't think I've said anything too bad.
Well, that's what they all say right before they get canceled.
Oh, you guys are just gonna light up the podcast next week without me.
So Taylor said some things, and we can't support him right now. He's on a
Pull up the receipts from the group chat.
oh yeah.
These things Taylor has said.
He's on a quest right now to better himself, and we hope that he'll be returning to the Anti-Gravity Group podcast. But he does need to prove himself. He really does.
You play ukulele when you apologize?
Oh yeah, there you go. There's a meme.
I'm not sure how many people are going to get that.
Yeah, 125 pounds initial on the K555, progressing to 200.
Okay, yeah, that's not great, is it?
No,
4-1, 4.5 to 1.
No, I don't think it's.
Oh, wait, how much does it weigh?
I think it's
thought it
like
was like 30
18
pounds.
pounds without a motor.
Oh, okay. So like 6-1.
Yeah, maybe it is more than that though, because I do remember being like, "Wow, this thing's kind of heavy." Yeah, we'll take a look at that. But I do have that the 3-grain Blue Baboon L as well. But I'm scared that might rip the fins off.
Yeah, it sounds like a fin ripper.
I don't think the 6000 case would fit because that caused an M that I just got would be cool. The M1130.
Wait, you caused an M?
Yeah, M1130 slow, dude. Keep up.
This dude gets new stuff every week. I can't keep up with it.
I traded some of my awesome AMW motors for it. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that in my 5.5-inch BSD Horizon that I own. That's mine.
Braden likes to flex on my teenage dreams.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll just put an M2200 in there. Got one.
Got one of those too.
Dude, I kind of want to fly that thing on a K555 though. That would be really appropriate.
Yeah.
And it weighs nothing. But all right, well, that is the end of the resolutions list. Does anybody have anything they want to throw out? One last resolution to end them all. Can we have a group resolution where we bully Matt into coming to fly more rockets?
I thought we were already doing that.
Well,
but
yeah,
yes.
but we
Let's
can
do
really,
it more.
Yeah,
more?
we gotta commit to it. The only
Just
group
really
project. What?
Go ahead.
Oh, he was only there for. We had 2 big group projects last year, and he was there for 2 group projects, but one wasn't the Arcus. It was the dude.
Oh yeah.
He was there for the dude and the Punisher. Which being there for the Punisher is a good one to beat. Like if you're only gonna make it to one, like if I could relive the Punisher or the Arcus flight, I think I'm still going with the Punisher. Sorry, Shane.
Not even close. I mean, I
Paul
don't want to say
starts like,
I
"It's pretty
didn't
close."
like the Arcus, but it did make me feel the same on the inside.
I
you
know. It just felt like, it's so easy. We've been here
I did
before.
not get that feeling, but I
Yeah,
was
me
less
neither.
scared for that.
Dude, Bob Brown was really hyping us up that it was starting to make me nervous. He's like,
Yeah.
a group of young guys doing incredible things. I was like, well, let's see how the flight goes first.
Yeah,
Before we start throwing that around.
I was a little
So
concerned about the
uncomfortable.
9 motors of much smaller diameter, but
do you
turned
imagine
out
it
okay.
didn't work? He just gets on the mic. He's like,
like,
you know
"Just
what? I
kidding."
take back everything I said.
He's actually
These
got a
guys are a
problem.
bunch of young guys doing dumb stuff.
He would never. He's a man of silence until he come have a talk with us.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, we're just glad that it worked. But hey, 2023 was awesome. We accomplished a lot. The fact that we flew 2 like rockets that have weights in the 3 figures and no less than 7 motors, and they worked like 98% across the board is pretty good.
Now our foam nose cone count, we're 0 for 1.
Yeah, but we're working on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm feeling good
Taylor's
about
gonna
the
work on it.
redesign. I know where we can improve.
Yeah, the all thread running through the middle.
Yeah, don't use it.
The not gluing it to the top so that it was just all thread. And that's it.
Huh?
When
Not
we
gluing
didn't-
what?
When you didn't want to glue it to the bulk plate on top. And then
It
I was like, we
was
got to try.
glued.
Yeah,
It
a
was
little
glued.
bit because I complained about it. And then we
I don't think that was what caused it to fail.
I think it would have helped. I think
It literally tore foam off where it was glued.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if the whole surface area was glued, then it probably would have been fine.
You know what would for sure have made it work? And we put a tube through the middle.
I
which
think
is
we
what
should.
I'm gonna do this time.
I think we should also like make a ring out of one of them and kind of recess the coupler into it a little bit. You know what I mean?
I don't know. We can discuss.
He's like, no. Remember how I designed the last one? It worked perfect. All right.
It looked
well,
good.
it did. It looked really good. At any rate, yeah, drop your rocket resolutions in the comments if you weren't on Patreon to make yours heard. Don't forget to leave us a review on whatever podcast platform you're listening this to on. That's not how sentences work, but I'm going to keep rolling like it was fine. Press the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed to me on Rocket Vlogs. You can find me on Instagram at BigB1011. Sorry, go ahead, Taylor.
I was just going to say like and describe, like Tony Hawk says.
Oh, yeah. Jason Ellis says it. Like and describe. All right, plug your things, guys.
My name is Taylor Jesse. You can find me on the Rocket channel with a brand new upload. So go watch it.
Go subscribe. We got to get him to 1,000. He's so
That
close.
is the Rocket channel on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
And my name is Shane, or as you might know me, Postart. You can find me on YouTube at Postart Propulsions. Hopefully, new video coming soon. Possibly, we'll see.
Happy New Year, everybody. We are the Anti-Gravity Group, and this is the Anti-Gravity Group podcast. We will see you next time.